Respected sir, I am Tanushri Dubey, team leader, batch 8, TE1 slot, and me and my team are here to present our proposed startup, the GetAway, which is an entertainment arena come restaurant where students, teachers, and the general public of Vellore can come for a getaway from stress, anxiety, and tension. Our entertainment arena will provide a rich gaming experience to all gaming enthusiasts while also making sure that those isolated from gaming do not feel overlooked. We aim to provide the best services and facilities at optimal price so that every one of our customers achieve the highest level of satisfaction and productivity week after week without any sense of frustration and distress from a lack of recreation. Our team members include Shanaj Bansal as the CEO, Shaunak Sen Sharma as the CFO, Shraddha Sekhri as the CMO, myself as the HR head, Souvik Ghosh as the operations head, Siddharth as the customer relations head, Sparsh Singhal as the store and purchase head, and Sharath Nair as the maintenance head for the venture. Now, I'd like to invite our CFO, Shaunak, to present the finance breakdown.
Hello everyone, I am Shaunak Sharma. I am the Chief Finance Officer of the startup, the GetAway. Now my responsibility is to carry out the finances of the company. Now in the startup, there are mainly four types of cost: the startup cost, the running cost, the variable cost, and the fixed cost. Now we can see that the maximum amount spent is on the startup cost. It is 73 lakh 9,000 of Indian rupees. Then is a fixed cost, which is 41 lakhs and 30,000 rupees. Then the running cost, 7 lakh 11,000 rupees. And the last is the variable cost is a 70,000 rupees. So we can see from this graph that the maximum amount and the maximum area is taken by the setup cost. It's only one-time cost which you have to pay in initial year. So the total cost of the business is 1 crore 24 lakhs and 60,000 of Indian rupees. So from second year onwards, we don't have to spend anything on startup cost. So we have to spend only the three type of cost, and the total cost is 49 lakhs and 11,000 of Indian rupees. So you can see that the spending has been decreased by around by 1/3. So at the end of the fifth year, our cumulative expenditure will be 3 crore 22 lakhs and 46,000 Indian rupees. We can see that the curve is almost linear, which indicates that we're almost spending the same amount in each of the years. Now that coming to the funding, there are mainly two types of funds. That is the personal investments, where the CEO has paid 20 lakhs from his own account, while others have spent 10 lakhs each, so which makes the personal contributions to 90 lakhs of Indian rupees. The second is a bank loan, which is Credit Guarantee Scheme, the CGS. It's headed by the Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises by Government of India. Here the allowed fund allocated for the loan amount is 2 crore rupees, while we have taken only 35 lakhs, that is within the permissible limit. So coming to the income, you can see that the maximum income has been given by the bowling alley, followed by the cricket alley, pool table, arcade games, air hockey, and multiplayer games. So the main income is from the gaming parlor. You can see the restaurant is fetching us very less income, but we need it because in order to complement the gaming alley, without which the gaming alley might fall. The total income from all the sources is 90 lakhs 98,700 Indian rupees. So from this chart, you can see in the first year, we're actually running in loss, while from the second year, we are seeing profit. So lastly, I have to conclude with some of the statements. That is the end of the fifth year, our total profit stands as 1 crore 62 lakhs and 47,000 is a cumulative amount. After deducting the tax, the profit is 1 crore 28 lakhs. So the average profit is around 25 lakhs for each of the 5 years. So there are 2 points which I have to mention. That is the income from the restaurant. Though it is quite less in the initial years, in the latter years, you can actually boost it by allocating funds from the profit of the gaming alley. And also we have to keep in mind that we might need more land in future. For that purpose, we have to allocate funds so that we can do after a few years of setting up the business. For that purpose, again, from the bowling alley, it is giving us huge profit. From that, we can allocate fund from them to the land area. So that was all from my side. Thank you.
Hello, I am Shraddha Sekhri, the Chief Marketing Officer of our venture, the GetAway, restaurant and gaming launch in Vellore. As the marketing officer, it is my duty to come up with marketing strategies and plans to increase engagement with audience and our reach among our target customers. Our unique selling points are based around the 4 P's of marketing: product, place, price, and promotion. Our product is a never before seen restaurant cum gaming launch where we aim to provide a holistic experience to all the customers. Our place is where our restaurant is going to be opened, which is near Vellore Institute of Technology, to provide an easy getaway to students. Our target customers include college-going students from in and around VIT and CMC. Their age group would be 17 to 30 years old. This would affect the price of our dishes as well as the gaming launch, which has been explained by our finance officer. And finally, building an online presence, which comes under promotion. We aim to do this through a variety of mediums, such as Instagram accounts, online menus, loyalty programs with Zomato, Swiggy, etc., geo-targeted ads for places in and around Vellore and Chennai, and search engine optimization to make sure that when anything related to restaurant and gaming is searched online in Vellore, our restaurant cum gaming launch pops up. As the marketing officer, I designed a sleek and effective logo to increase our reach to the customers and show our aesthetic appeal to everyone interested. Along with that, I've also developed a website and an Instagram account mockup. Once we are well established, we can also use this website to take in orders to increase our customer base. In marketing terms, we aim to reach the tipping point as early as possible, where the innovators and the early adopters will become a loyal customer base and help increase our reach among other college students. We will do this through cultural fests, giveaways in terms of food coupons and gaming vouchers, gaming tournaments, and other offers. Once the tipping point is reached, we can go ahead and do more serious strategies such as loyalty programs, search engine optimization, and geo-targeted ads. The entire strategy has been illustrated in a roadmap here over 5 stages. I have also taken the liberty to do a competitive comparison. Our main competitors in Vellore would include Ochi Day and Hotstone. While Ochi Day has a great aesthetic appeal and a loyal customer base, it focuses only on food. Similarly, Hotstone as well focuses on food. However, there have been problems with its quality and customer experience. We aim to make sure we stand out among all these ventures. Thank you.
Thank you, Shraddha. I am Tanushree Dubey and I'm the Human Resource Manager for this venture. So as the HR head, my responsibilities include defining the culture and mission of our venture. This includes what the workforce values and what kind of work environment we intend to create for optimal functioning, the recruiting and hiring of staff. So first for this, we need to estimate our demands. We think we'll be having a target of about 15 to 20 customers on weekdays and about 40 customers on weekends. So for this, we propose the recruitment of 1 head chef, 2 chefs, 6 servers, 3 at the restaurant and 3 rotating between the arena and the cafe, 5 employees supervising the games, 2 people at 2 cash counters, 1 at the restaurant and 1 at the arena, and 2 cleaning staff along with 2 security personnel. So for the hiring, I'd be looking at the experience and skills that the employee has along with his proficiency in work, fluency in communication, English is must, along with any one language, Hindi or Tamil. His body language and presentation skills will also be looked at, and basic human values are a must in every candidate. Along with this, I'd also be looking to create a respectful and safe workplace for all of our employees. I'd also need to decide the payroll and other increments for the employees. Along with the CFO, I propose a starting salary of rupees 20,000 for the head chef, 15,000 for the 2 others, 12,000 for the servers and the gaming supervisors, 10,000 for the cleaners, 15,000 for the receptionist, and 5,000 for the security personnel, which adds up to a total of 2,20,000 rupees per month as the payroll. Along with this, I'd also need to resolve the issues which rise among employees and also among the board and the employees. I'd also be resolving issues that the employee has regarding shifts, duties, and holidays. I'll be also looking at the issues between employees and customers, and for this, I'll be working along the customer relations officer. My duties also include developing coordination among team members and the team members and the CEO, and I'll also be looking at the job satisfaction of our employees, which extends to healthcare, employee development compliance, and proper documentation of issues. My additional responsibilities include compliance to laws, workforce training, adapting to innovation, proper compensation, and retainment of talented employees. Along with the HR department, I'll also be looking after the legal aspects wherein we'll outsource firms specialized for the job. An amount of 2.5 lakhs over 5 years has already been allocated for this purpose. Now I invite Souvik for the operations presentation.
Hi, I am Souvik Ghosh, operations head of our venture, the GetAway. Now, being the operations head, one of the factors of most paramount importance while setting up a venture like ours is the location. So based on our features, so far we have estimated the location to be Gandhinagar, somewhere near about PVR. It has been chosen as the location since our target customers are mainly students, and it lies at a location between two predominant educational institutes in Vellore, Vellore Institute of Technology and Christian Medical College. Added to this, it being near PVR Cinemas, which is the biggest multiplex in the city, will attract a lot of customers, since there is a general tendency of people visiting movie theaters to visit cafes and gaming arcades before or after. Now, once the location is decided, another very important factor is the establishment cost, which is, as per a 3-month lease rate, rupees 3 lakh estimated, along with a 50,000 caution deposit, giving us a total of rupees 3,50,000 initially. Next comes the various physical facilities, machines, and equipments, which will be mentioned under the different categories along with their number and cost price as drafted along with the CFO of the company. Now, the first category is gaming consoles and machines. Now, these consist mainly of the machineries and equipments which are most detrimental in setting up the gaming arcade. So according to this, we have, as you can see, we have decided to install 4 lanes of bowling alley, 2 lanes of cricket simulator, pool table, arcade machines, air hockey, computers, other machineries including consoles, giving us an estimated total of rupees 70,10,000. The second category consists of the various machineries used for the restaurant setup. These mainly comprise of the kitchen machinery, food license and registration, tables and chairs, considering 6 sets with 4 seats each, and other accessories which are necessary for culinary arts, giving us a total cost of an estimated rupees 1,73,000. Along with this, we have decided to install 4 AC machines, and if we consider miscellaneous costs along with it as well, this gives us an overall restaurant setup cost of an estimated rupees 73,09,000. Bringing us to the next category, that is running costs, which are costs that are paid to keep the business running. These mainly comprise of vegetables and raw food materials, ready-made items, advertisements, Wi-Fi costs, maintenance of gaming equipment, water supplier, municipal charges, and security. This gives us a total running cost of an estimated rupees 59,250 per month, which amounts to a rupees 7,11,000 annually. Bringing us to our next category, that is variable costs. These costs are the costs that depend on the sales and occupancy rate. These mainly comprise of utilities, additional space rent, gas, and oil, giving us a range of 60,000 to 70,000 per annum estimated. Finally, it brings us to our last and final category, which is fixed costs, which is nothing but the costs that do not change for a wide period of time, as the name suggests. These mainly consist of payroll, electricity charges, rent, considering after 3 months, and miscellaneous, giving us a total of an estimated 38,30,000 for the first year and 41,30,000 second year onwards. That's for my time. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Siddharth Meladuthu, and I will be acting as the Customer Relationship Officer for the GetAway. which is an upcoming restaurant and a gaming launch that is going to open near VIT Vellore. My duties and responsibilities as the customer relationship officer include number one, ensuring outstanding customer satisfaction. I would achieve this by maintaining strong relationships with our customers and understanding what are their expectations. Number two, guide and lead team members to deliver services that meet or exceed the customer requirements. By taking into account what the customer needs are, I would lead the venture as a whole to deliver what the customer wants. Number three, handling customer issues throughout the implementation lifecycle in a timely and accurate fashion. By using various tools to understand customer grievances, I would come up with an implementation timeline in order to resolve such issues. Number four, to serve as the liaison between the customer service and other departments. I will be serving as the point of contact between customer service and other departments. I would bring specific customer grievances to the notice of the respective officer who can resolve such situations. For example, if an issue arises between customers and staff, I will bring it to the attention of HR. Moreover, I will pass general feedback in order to evolve or add to our service. In addition to all of the above, I will also be assisting the marketing head by forwarding promotional materials to our customers via SMS or email. Then I would go on to assist the sales team in other activities that are in the best interest of the business, such as business acquisitions, planning, retention, and management. I would also be maintaining complete and accurate customer correspondence data for future reference. I would also assist in the major business decisions. I would also develop and update client-related reports. And I would be managing client relationships to build a reputation for excellent service and generate repeat business. Then I would also be implementing a variety of tools and resources to take the customer service department to the next level. Number one, feedback. I would be taking input from our customers regarding their likes, dislikes, and satisfactions. I would be using a variety of services such as SurveyMonkey, Google Forms, etc., or even using SMS or email or even social media to promote feedback, as well as use promotions to attract customers into giving feedback as well. Then I would also take care of the customer relationship management data. Information on customers obtained from various sources such as the company's website, social media handles, or emails will be used to learn more about the customers and what they want. In the end, this is a service where the customer is king, and thus we would take maximum steps to ensure that customer satisfaction is at 100% or at 150%.
Hello all, I'm the store and purchase head for the venture, the GetAway. So the meaning of my role is more like a CPO, which is the Chief Procurement Officer. It's an executive role focused on sourcing, procurement, and supply management for an enterprise. So the main tasks include ensuring goods and services are promptly delivered, making sure that vendors are paid timely, and managing good relationships with the suppliers. My responsibilities also include materials planning, purchasing of materials, receiving and warehousing, inventory control, disposal of obsolete materials, and then the rest of the responsibilities are same as the CPO, which are maintaining good relations with vendors, maintaining records of reliable sources of supply and prices of materials, review material specifications with an idea of simplifying and standardizing them, and I also have to maintain records of all the purchases, which I report directly to the CEO, or if unavailable, I can report them to the CFO of the venture. I also have to make sure through inspection that right kind of material has been purchased. I also have to place and follow up purchase orders. So ultimately, the procurement function is what develops and executes supply chain management processes, whether the resources used to perform the processes report to procurement or not. This means the CPO or the store and purchase head is the highest ranking person in the company with the authority to influence the supply and the spending required to acquire the supply throughout the entire company.
Hello, I am Sharan. I will be the maintenance officer for the upcoming venture, the GetAway, restaurant and gaming lounge based in Vellore. In this presentation, I will be talking about the main tasks that I would be doing as the maintenance officer of this venture. In our gaming arena, customers would be handling our machines. So there would be inevitable wear and tear happening around. So my main job as the maintenance officer would be to look where repairs would be needed and to keep tabs of these repairs. For an instance, the bowling alley would need proper oiling, smoothing of the lanes, etc. Or if the control panel of the arcade machine has been damaged, it would require repairs. Or if the mag strip reader that is attached to the arcade machine is not working properly, then it would need replacement. So I would be the person in charge of these tasks. I would also be the person to dive into the gaming industry and look into the trends there. For instance, if there is a game or a specific arcade machine that is popular among our targeted customers, that is the teenagers, then I would look into their specifications and discuss it with our finance officer to check whether we can go with it or not. And if he gives a go, then I would connect it to stores and purchase for the purchase of the equipments. As our targeted customers are teenagers or college going students, they have a tendency to get bored easily. So, as to make our customers interested, we would have to keep updating and upgrading our gaming machineries on a regular basis. And I would be the person who would be in charge of these. The arcade machines are the ones that need more frequent updates when compared to the others, as a better version or a new game is available in the market every now and then. For the cricket simulator and the bowling alleys, the main updates would be for the display screens attached to it. And I would be noting down these updates and conveying them to our finance officer for his approval. And if he approves it, then I would connect it to stores and purchase and would follow up on the order. This would be my main task as the maintenance officer of this venture. Thank you. Now I would invite our CEO, Shahnaz Bansal, to talk.
Hi, I'm Shanaj Bansal, CEO of the GetAway, the upcoming restaurant and gaming lounge of Vellore. So, I'd like to start off with the interviews that we took. We interviewed Mr. Kishore, Director, Leverage Science and Technology, which makes state-of-the-art iRobogoli and Crick Avatar machines. With him, we discussed which machines can be included and which machines can be avoided in the arena and how much they would cost us. He also referred us to some arenas which we can see how the machines and the designing of arena could be. Next, coming to the break-even analysis of our business. So, according to our calculations, the break-even point comes around 20 to 21 months. That is nearly 2 years. And the total cumulative profit at the end of fifth year would be equal to 1 crore 62 lakhs 47,500. From which the tax deducts will be 34 lakh 47,144. So the total profit would be 1 crore 28 lakhs 356 rupees. The average profit across 5 years should be 25 lakhs 60,071 rupees. So now coming to some of the FAQs about the venture. First, who do we believe are biggest competitors? Right now, we believe our biggest competitors to be the successful cafe and restaurants near VIT, like O Cheat Day and Hotstone. Second, how do you differ from them or what is your competitive edge? So, aside from the fabulous cafe, the main difference in our venture would be the addition of first of its kind entertainment arena in Vellore and state-of-the-art bowling alley, cricket simulator, pool table, and various arcade machines. Next, what are your strengths? These would be the brilliant location near VIT University, which would give us opportunity to serve a lot of customers. Moreover, a problem which arises is that customers generally tend to get bored from the arena after some time. But because our arena is close to the university, we will get new customers every year. What will prevent a bigger corporation from entering the market and overpowering you? The biggest advantage we would have against the upcoming competition is that being the students of the same university, we understand the market in a much better way, thus giving us a competitive edge. What do you think are the biggest challenges that the industry will face over the next 5 years? One of the biggest challenges for our industry is the quick and ever-changing market trends toward both our cafe menu and arcade game. The trend changes very quickly, and if one does not adapt, one fails. Coming to the survey and market research. Let me present the market research that we had done. So first, we wanted to know about our customer base, which were mainly comprised of students age of 15 to 25. We came to know that students mostly went either to movies or restaurant right now in Vellore. So we found that the distance of the arena from the university mattered to our customers. And yes, they would be comfortable if it was within 5 kilometers from the university. Then we found out the most popular game was bowling alley among the customers, followed by arcade machines and pull-out billiard tables. We found that most of the people would be interested in going to an entertainment arena if one opened in Vellore. We also found that most of our customers would be willing to spend up to 500 rupees on a single visit and some up to $1,000. And most of the people were willing to come once in 2 weeks, followed by once a week. Thank you. That's all from my side.
With that, we conclude our presentation. We'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude towards our professor, Dr. Suraj Khushi Shekhar, for his constant guidance and motivation throughout this project. We'd also like to thank our families, and at last, we'd like to thank you all for your patient hearing. Thank you so much.